Hey BrewTubers, Barry here for yet another YouTube direct capture webcam update using my brand new MacBook that I got a little over a week ago. Um, so I just want to update you guys a little bit about what's coming up in this week's Homebrew Wednesday and what I've been up to, and basically a Brewed Palate update. So in this week's Homebrew Wednesday, there's going to be three parts. The first part is going to be my first reaction to my breakfast out yesterday, Sunday. I cracked open the first bottles with my one for myself and one for my brother and one for another friend of mine who came over. Um, and it definitely, you'll see my first reaction in the video, but it didn't come out exactly the way I wanted it to, or for me, close to the way I wanted to, because with your homebrews, you're your harshest critic. But I'll discuss, in the last part of the Homebrew Wednesday is going to be my wrap up of this first home solo all grain, my first all grain, and my first brew on the new equipment in my new apartment with everything new. Going to be my wrap up, and in the middle of the video, again, the beginning is going to be my first reaction to my first bottle, and the end is going to be the wrap up of the brew. But in the middle is going to be footage which I'll hopefully film tomorrow at my monthly New York City Homebrewers Guild Homebrew Club meeting, which I'll share some of the beer with people and see what they think, and I'll maybe try to get some other footage of what goes on at a meeting in the New York City Homebrewers Club. And then if you realize lately I'm uploading some craft beer related videos, and I'll be uploading more. My next brewer interview, which is already filmed and almost done editing, is almost at the end of the editing stage, is a interview with Allagash Brewing Company's founder, Rob Todd, who's a big figure in the New York City homebrew community, in the American craft beer community. And it was great to spend some time with him at the Blind Tiger again for another great event. And I'll be posting tasting notes on my blog, and etc., etc., just like for the brewery event. Because something I wanted to tell you in this update is that until I really hone my skills as a home brewer, because something we might not know is that even though I've been technically brewing for 4 years, my brewing has been really sporadic. This is like the first time I really had equipment that I could officially call mine, all grain equipment that I could officially call mine, and I could really brew on a consistent basis. So until I hone my skills, which of course you guys are a huge help with, the Brewed Palate is really like taking my adventure where it is now and then growing from it. So where it is now is more craft beer focused because, again, most of my knowledge that I'm confident in is craft beer related rather than homebrew related, even though in my videos I'm going to try to, do my research so that when I do share information, I might make mistakes in the process, but at least I'll be able to convey what I've learned to you guys, and you'll be able to use it in your brews. And then because, like I've told you with this whole breakfast stout, temperature was one of the biggest issues that I had. And I know a lot of people do the water bath thing, and I shouldn't have taken it out after the first week of primary fermentation, which is probably why the flavors didn't balance out as well as I wanted them to. Because of that, I'm gonna wait to brew again until I get finished converting my old beer fridge, college fridge, to a temperature controlled fermentation chamber. My SDC 1000 should be coming on Wednesday, and if I have it by the time I film the wrap up about my breakfast stout, I'll show it off in Homebrew Wednesday and then post it late Wednesday, just to get that in there. But my SDC 1000 should be coming, and then once I hook that up and figure out everything I need to finish converting the fridge, then I'll be able to finally say, okay, I'm ready to brew again. I can control the fermentation temperature. I don't have to be neurotic about it, keep exchanging the water bottles and being neurotic about the temperature being too high. It was just a big pain in the ass, and it was even stressing my wife out. I have to keep running to the closet where I was fermenting it and to check the temperature. And then if I went away for a day or over the weekend, I had to be nervous that the fermentation was going to get too high. So just like, I know the water bath thing works for some people. Just for me, living in a New York City apartment, and I want to brew, I have to brew year round. The temperature controlled fridge is really the only solution to brew consistently good homebrew. And once I can really hone my skills with having that as my aid and that as part of my setup, then the Brewed Palate will be more equaled out, or it'll be craft beer and home brewing confidently side by side, instead of me you conveying my craft beer knowledge on one hand and then trying to grow the home brewing up to where I can be like a real source and inspiration for you guys, like people like Puka NC and SJ Poor and Colorado Fly Fisherman, so people like, and Time for Another One, people like that, who you watch their videos and you look at their equipment and you say, I can learn so much on every single Homebrew Wednesday and every single homebrewing video they post. I really want to be able to equal my knowledge to where I can give you amazing homebrewing advice and amazing craft beer information and sharing my New York City world of craft beer with you guys. So whatever, I hope this video sparks conversation, just like my last update. And one more update, I got a video response for the promo video from CraigTube, so I should start editing it tonight or this week. I don't know when I'll be finished but at least I can get started. And if you still want to make a response, go ahead, so that I can include as many of you as possible in the video. So this video is running a little long, so that's my update for now. I hope to be able to put together a great Homebrew Wednesday for you this week, and I hope to also, I have a lot more craft beer related videos in the works. So again, the Brewed Palate is growing just like you guys, and I hope to take you guys along for the journey. Cheers.